Yeah, I wonder too. A track with you humming all the way through. Can't think why we wouldn't have used that.
On Melancholy Hill, the video that contains computer-animated graphics with additional plastic-looking images, I mean, how was this accomplished and how much planning did it take to create this unique music video?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just us in the video.
Well, there's a little more than that, you dollop. This is one of Jamie's, yeah? Jamie Hewlett's ideas. He filmed us from where the Stylo video ended. It takes off from that point. So we're still in the shark submarine, travelling towards what for the viewer is an unknown destination. See, I know we're headed over to Plastic Beach.
That's when the cyborg noodle went and coughed up that octopus. That frightened the life out of me.
If only. Anyway, this is where it gets good. I spotted this lump of rock, you know, this outcrop in the ocean with this manatee sunbathing on it. I'm not sure exactly what I'd taken that day, but the visuals were really strong. I started heading for the manatee in my snazzy little submarine. And then in the video, you can see we got some serious backup, you know. We're joined by a host of other submarines in all shapes and sizes, all travelling to the same destination with me. And in the subs, guess who? My pals from the album. Lou Reed, Griff Rhys, Snoop Dogg, Paul Simonon, Mick Jones and De La Soul. The boys. But then, you know, it gets a bit darker. We can see that the manatee's covered in barbed wire, and it's the boogeyman trying to take the poor creature down under into the murky depths of the ocean. So, yeah, Melancholy Hill. That's a place on the island. The Melancholy Hill of Plastic Beach. It's that feeling, that place that you get in your soul sometimes, like someone's let your tyres down, yeah? A bit deflated. I usually get that around Tuesday morning. Clears up again maybe Thursday and I'm ready to start all over again. But it always seems quite real when I'm going through it.
I only really joined the band to make music, and now I'm being held captive by a bastard bass player in an underwater submarine, being attacked by sodding pirates who are trying to take over this rotten piece of broken plastic in the ocean that Gorillaz call home. All this just to make a video. It's making me want to die.
But okay, yeah. Despite the obvious trauma involved, this has to be the best Gorillaz video yet. A noodle, the real noodle's back. I don't know where she is, but this footage shows her being shot at and then escaping into a lifeboat. It's definitely her, though. And Russell's in it, too. I don't know what he's been eating, but he is giant. Giant!
Your music videos tend to have a heavy amount of digital production and computer-generated graphics. So how did you begin to create these videos, and what methods and technologies did you use to create them?
There's a variety of methods. Sometimes I just get our video director of choice, Jamie Hewlett, and say, look, this is the idea, okay? Other times he's had to listen to the track and he'll sketch a couple of ideas out. Sometimes we'll meet up and talk about it. Sometimes. I might mime the video out and then kind of email him in a link. One time I got inside a box and mailed myself to him. It's always different. Once we've filmed the basic premise, you know, all synced up to the track, right, we'll send it over to the Oompa Loompas at Passion Pictures and they'll get to work in their little underground minds, adding effects and extras, just to give them the extra wow factors.
So, what goals do you have for Plastic Beach, guys? I mean, what do you hope your fans will get out of this new and amazing album?
Goals? We've already done it. Plastic Beach is the document. That's the evidence. The third part of the trilogy. The third panel in my triptych. Look, I've said it before, but all this is, you know, is a drawing, a sketch. Plastic Beach, the rotting dump in the ocean, is our home for now. But the album is a picture postcard from here. A postcard from the edge of the world. From way back where you are, it might look like luxury, yeah? But as you get closer, you'll see it for what it is. A horrible lump of plastic that's been painted pink. It's a fake luxury, yeah? Transparent. So maybe it's, I don't know, a warning or a message that maybe we shouldn't turn our world into a spray-painted skip, you know? But other goals, I don't know. I would like to play one of these Gorillaz concerts that's been cropping up. You know, it's quite possible that what happened all those years ago is that Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett conjured us, Gorillaz, up. 4 mad, separate characters now made flesh. And now it seems they seem to be having quite a hard time trying to stick us back in the lamp. Boo-hoo. We're here now, and not even with the Clash as backup are you going to defeat us. I'm more than happy to go to war with those goons. For real. I've been denied entrance to my stage many, many times now by those ego-grabbing charlatans. But I'm coming back, see, and blood will spill. How's that for drama?
And is there anything else that you want to tell your fans about the new album, Plastic Beach?
Yeah. Well, it might just be the missing part of the jigsaw. Real fans will know what I'm talking about, you know? Oh, and yeah, there's one other thing. Plastic Beach, this place I'm on, I think there's something very odd happening here. You see, I just noticed, and it's easy enough to point out, that since the beginning of time, each leap of evolution and innovation has taken a shorter and shorter amount of time. The universe was created 14 billion years ago. Earth, 4.5 billion years. Man arrived in its earliest state about 4.5 million years ago. And then we evolved into this state, Homo sapiens, around 200,000 years ago. The earliest cities appeared about 6,000 to 7,000 years ago over in Mesopotamia. And then we've been at war ever since, really. Right up to the last 100 years. And then we really kicked off. The population of the planet had gone from 1 billion to 7 billion in the last 100 years. And every single piece of digital information and technology has exploded in this last century. We're crammed, packed, and it's getting more and more, escalating. The overload. Humanity is now squeezed into this tiny plastic bubble. Everything getting faster and faster, whirling towards an inevitable conclusion. A single point on the horizon, or in the middle of the ocean, say. The entire of time and history and evolution is hurtling towards a single point. Point Nemo. Plastic Beach. That's what Plastic Beach is, I reckon. The end of days. The point of no return. It's right here. It's right now. It's upon us. The future has finally come on. Today. Does that make sense? Yeah? Great. Right, I'm off for a tinkle. Great talking to you. Come on, 2D. Let's grab a quick sharpener. Last one at the bar's on.
Thank you, and good night.